Hey, what's the word, family? Journal entry number 5, I think we're on right now, if I'm not mistaken. Only had to work the morning job today, so now I'm on my way to go put some money on this card so we can use our silver passes to be able to, or silver pass, excuse me, to go to Dave & Buster's. Something to actually, lighten up the mood of the situation, boost everybody's morale by, taking our mind off the shit and whatnot. Just trying to have a good day. Had a little bit of a dispute with her last night when I got off of work from the second job, which, doesn't really never actually help with my situation at hand, but, things happen. It's all a part of the game, free throws and fouls, right? Still trying to figure out when exactly I can actually get this damn money so that I can actually pay the people that I need to pay in order to move in and make sure I don't lose any of my stuff. You know what I mean? It's still a hard road, but we fighting the good fight. Keeping our heads up and trying to stay positive. That's the whole reason why I'm even glad I even bought the little summer pass for Dave & Buster's, so at least that my kids can go, enjoy themselves there and play some games. I kind of needed my damn self. The reason why I don't sound as upbeat, as normal, because I'm tired, man. I've been working every single day. I am tired. I don't know if anybody can see that, but I am. I'm tired, and with everything going on, it does make it a lot, to deal with. But I'm doing the best I can, man. I'm pushing through because I know God got me. I know, everything gonna work out. I just gotta believe. You feel me? And when I tell y'all them affirmations really do work, dog. I was at work last night with it. Was it last night? Maybe it was yesterday. I think it was both. I don't remember exactly. But I was at one of the gigs, and things was getting a little bit hectic for me. And all I could say was, man, Dre, you got this, man. Dre, you got this. You got this, man. You a blessing from God. Don't you let nobody tell you ain't no blessing. Don't you let nobody tell you ain't special. You hear me? These are things I say to myself. It's not a part of the affirmation pack, but it's an example of what you'll feel when you cop this affirmation pack. You feel me? And and practice this daily. This ain't something that happened overnight, man. You gotta basically believe it in your heart. You gotta believe it in your mind that you got this. Even in the face of the worst of odds, you have to believe that you got this, that you're gonna get through this. You're gonna believe that whatever it is that you praying for, that you asking for, that you wishing for, that you hoping for, because I don't know what y'all believe in. I believe in God. I don't know what y'all believe in. And I ain't here to deter anybody to follow the faith that I follow. You ain't gotta follow what I follow. I just want you to believe in something. Whether it's God, whether it's the universe, whether it's yourself. You feel me? But when I speak, I'm talking about God. So if I'm offending anybody out there, any non-believers, my deepest apologies. I'm not trying to, but I ain't gonna sit here and try to, beat around the bush or whatever the words it is that I'm trying to look for to say. I ain't trying to do any of that in order to make you feel better. You feel me? That ain't what I'm here to do. I'm here to, inspire, to motivate those out there who are going through something similar to my situation. Similar in any way, shape, form, or fashion. You ain't gotta be, homeless, living in a motel with your family. You could be just going through it in any way. Loss of a loved one, heartbreak, job loss, anything, man. Because there's a lot of different struggles that people out here go through every single day. And I'm just here to, motivate you to push through, man. Because I know you got what it takes. And I don't know who need to hear this, but I know I did today. You know what I mean? Because sometimes I don't be thinking I can get through until I start talking that talk to myself, man. And I don't know how y'all do it, man. I'll be 100% honest with you, my G. I talk to myself. I talk that shit to myself. I be Come on, Dre. What the fuck wrong with you, bro? What you doing? You know you better than this. You know, I gotta talk that shit to myself. You know? Those are literally, in my opinion, I don't know who believes in this or not, but those, in my opinion, are all affirmations. These are all things that are being said and put into the universe, being put out there. Because you got to remember too, man, anything that you see out here today, whether it's these traffic signs that you be seeing, cars, restaurants, anything, it started off as a thought, man. It started off as a damn thought. Somebody thought about this. The person who created McDonald's thought about the Big Mac, thought about the cheeseburger, thought about the French fries, how to make it different from everything else. The person who created these cars out here, I should show y'all these cars, man, because Georgia's something different with these cars. But the people that created these cars, man, somebody had to think these things. And somebody had to say, what if we did this? I'm telling you, man, you got to understand. Things don't just, appear out of nowhere. It had to start in the mind first before it ever was created in the physical realm. So, you ever heard the phrase, fake it till you make it? You gotta fake it till you make it sometimes, man. I ain't trying to tell you to lie to yourself, but sometimes you gotta keep it, you gotta tell yourself something that you may not believe at the time, but you say it enough times, you're gonna believe it. I don't know if y'all have ever heard the story, but not the story, but I don't know if y'all ever heard the phrase, tell yourself, a person tell themselves a lie enough time, they're gonna start to believe it. So even if it is a lie in the beginning, know this. It may be a lie now, but it's going to turn into the real thing. Come down to it. You know what I mean? It's going to come to fruition. You're going to believe it eventually. Your mind ain't going to have no choice. Because you going to start doing things that you never thought you could possibly do. You're going to be amazed at some of the things that you start doing, man. You're going to see yourself push through whatever it is that you're going through, because you got to understand one thing. It's not impossible to do anything if you believe it hard enough and you go at it with non-stop resilience, perseverance. You can get through it. You can get through whatever it is that you're going through. You can do whatever you put your mind to, man. God gave you that gift. He gave you that power. People don't really know that, but he did. He gave you that power. He gave you the power to manifest things into the physical realm, dog. You just gotta believe it. I manifested a apartment approval, dog, even with an eviction on my shit. There's only one thing standing in my way, and right now I'm trying to manifest that. I'm trying to manifest that $307 I need, so that I ain't gotta worry about that on my shit no more. They say once that's paid, they can finalize my approval. Most people for real will get evicted, dog, and that might be the end of their story. They might not believe they can ever get another place again. But I manifested it by believing I can do it. Trusting in God. Like I said, I'm a believer in God. I don't know what you believe in, but I'm a believer in God. Trusting in God that it will come to pass. And it has. I just got to get over one last obstacle. And I ain't going to hold you. I don't know how I'm going to do it. But I know that God got my back, and I'm going to get through whatever it is that I'm going through right now. I'm going to get over this hump. One way or another. Best believe that. I'm going to put whatever I got to, I'm going to do whatever I got to do, put forth whatever I got to put forth for God to touch and to help manifest into the real world, into the reality. So, I mean, if I can do it, dog, so can you. So just believe in yourself. I can't wait for the video that I make when I finally move into this apartment, dog. I'm telling you, man. Yeah, and for those who don't believe me, as the song goes, don't believe me, just watch, nigga. Now, excuse my language for all those who are religious you know, and don't believe that a man of God should be cursing because they consider it the devil's language. I truly do apologize to y'all. I ain't trying to offend y'all either. I ain't trying to offend anybody. But I'm going to talk how I want to talk. Because God told me to come as the way I am. So this is who I am. This is how I come. You know, accept it. Or to the left, as Beyonce said. You hear me? But I love y'all, man. I'm taking this little walk to the store to go try to put this money on this card so I can at least have a little bit of fun today, man. And I'm hoping to get as much rest as I possibly can too. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna get with y'all when I get with y'all, and I'm hoping that in the near future, which is going to be, I don't know which journal entry it will be, but I'm hoping in the near future I can actually have the video to show y'all the manifestation, you know, in full effect. When you believe in yourself, when you put forth the hard work and trust whatever it is that you believe in, dog. As I told you, I'm a believer in God. If you don't believe in God, I don't even care what your name of your God is, bruh. Yahweh, the Elohim, Allah, Krishna, Jesus, whatever you want to believe in, dog. Whatever name you call God, because there's way too many names for God. I ain't gonna get through all of them. You know, whatever it is that you believe in, man, even if it's not even God, if it's yourself, believe in that, man. Use that motherfucking energy to power through whatever it is that you're going through. I promise you, you'll make it out on the other side. And if y'all please can support the channel, I got the link in the description below. Go cop that 31-day affirmation pack, that monthly affirmation pack, y'all. I'm telling you, man, it will transform your life, because it is transforming mine day by day. You know what I mean? And together we gonna push through this, man, and we gonna grow and evolve and level up. You heard me? That's what we here to do. Ignite the faith, level up, and become what God, or whatever you believe in, yourself. Become your best self. Become what God called you to be, or to become the best version of you. That's all I'm pushing for out here, is for us as a family to become the best possible versions of ourselves. And if you made it this far in the video, I truly do appreciate you. I love you. And I hope you are blessed and safe wherever you are. And I'll get with y'all on the next one, man. Peace.